Hello everybody and welcome to this presentation of the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft. I'm Drew Goldfarb and the day has finally arrived. Just about 1 month ago, Harper Mae delivered a litter of 6 Golden Doodle puppies, 2 girls and 4 boys. Each of those 6 puppies will find their forever homes today as the proud puppy parents Harper Mae and Moses look on knowing the amazing lives that are ahead of all 6 of these puppies. Now before we get to the picks and put the Guardian home officially on the clock, we want to take a look at the experts' predictions. Our lucky 7 experts include myself, my brother Alex, his wife Kelsey, my sister Samantha, and her boyfriend Melvin. Now we can tell you we know the 2 girls, Pink Ribbon and Red Ribbon, will be taken with the first 2 picks. Much like the 1998 NFL Draft, there is a consensus top 2 for this draft, but it's safe to predict a Peyton Manning level of success for both Pink and Red, regardless of which pup is picked by which family. Our remaining 2 experts also hold the 6th and final draft pick in today's draft, as the contestants known as Mom and Dad each provided their picks for the first 5 picks and which doodle dog is destined to den with them. It's important to note these are predictions, not necessarily indicative of which puppy the happy couple of nearly 37 years hopes to end up with from the litter. So without further ado, the Guardian home is officially on the clock. First home to make their reservation, the Guardians locked in on either the Pink Ribbon Girl or the Red Ribbon Girl from the start. While they've done a good job up to this point in keeping their specific pick a secret, they've known that they were in for a blue chipper from the moment they picked up the phone and made the call. Whichever Pink or Red they do not select here, we know will end up going to Kimberly and Ryan Jackson, the holders of the 2nd overall pick. For more thoughts, we go to our puppy expert, Adelaide, with more. Addie? Thanks, Addie Pup. Who's a good girl? You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And with that, it appears that I have just been given the pick. With the first overall pick in the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft, the Guardian home selects the Pink Ribbon Girl. Pink Ribbon Girl brings a lot of that Golden Retriever coat patterning to the table here, perhaps taking a bit more after her mom, Harper Mae. Harper Mae described as happy and sweet with some good stats backing her up, so they have to be thrilled to have a pup that might grow up to be just like her mom. Wasting no time, Kimberly and Ryan Jackson have turned in their pick at number 2. With the 2nd overall pick in the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft, Kimberly and Ryan Jackson select the Red Ribbon Girl. You have to love the beautiful golden brown coat of the Red Ribbon Girl, easily the most uniformly patterned dog in the draft. Red has been a crowd favorite from birth, just looks like a total sweetheart, has a lot of her father Moses' visual attributes, though it does remain to be seen if that will translate long term. And now we get into the territory where there's a bit more drama to the picks. 4 boys, 4 draft picks. It'll be Heather and Jeff Pauline Gringus with the 3rd overall pick, and they've got their pick of the litter when it comes to the boys. It's going to be interesting to see where Yellow Ribbon Boy gets picked. He has the most of Harper Mae's coat pattern that could result in a slightly smaller dog when full grown if the pup takes after her. Harper Mae, of course, 35 pounds compared to Moses, who clocks in at 42 pounds. And with that, here is the pick. With the 3rd overall pick in the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft, Heather and Jeff Pauline Gringus select the Gray Ribbon Boy. This little guy has real sleeper potential. I mean, just look at that face. Who's a handsome boy? I think Gray Ribbon Boy may have just been his new home's favorite going into the draft. He's one of the 3 pups from this litter to feature a prominent white spot on his head, with his being the most prominent and almost like a little mohawk, so some style cues for this one. We've reached the halfway point of this draft. Just 3 puppies remain. Daniel Boardman is up next. I really think we're going to see him go for a dog with more of Harper Mae's coloring here. I really think Boardman may have been entering today hoping to be able to grab Yellow Ribbon Boy if he was available, but Blue Ribbon Boy had to be on his radar as well, and with just 1 boy of the 4 off the board, it'll be interesting to see what direction he decides to take. And here it is. With the 4th overall pick in the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft, Daniel Boardman selects the Blue Ribbon Boy. Blue Ribbon Boy brings the best of both worlds when it comes to the coloring. Much like his brother, the Gray Ribbon Boy, Blue has a white bridge nose and a small white spot on the top of his head. Blue's spot isn't quite as pronounced as Gray's, but he does bring in those little white-tipped feet like a few of his siblings. So we're down to the final 2 pups. While John and Kelly Dean contemplate their selection, we're going to welcome in Brad and Patty Goldfarb, who hold the 6th and final pick in the draft. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey, guys. Hey, Drew.
All right, well, we are down to just 2 puppies remaining in the draft. Did either of the first 2 boys picked surprise you, or is this how you thought the draft was going to go?
I thought it was how the draft was going to go.
I'm not really surprised. That's pretty much what I anticipated happening.
Do you have a name picked out yet, or is that still to be determined?
To be determined.
We have a few that we're contemplating, and I think we may have to put them in a bowl and pick out the name. We have a few choices.
Once the Deans make their decision, you'll know which of these two pups is coming home with you in a couple of weeks' time. Any thoughts before we find out the 5th pick?
Before we find out who the pick is, so who they get and who we get, I'm hopeful that we get a lovely little boy who's cute and a nice addition to our family.
Mom and Dad Goldfarb, thank you very much. Best of luck to you here. And now, as I've been handed the envelope, the 5th overall pick is in. With the 5th overall pick in the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft, John and Kelly Dean select the Orange Ribbon Boy. When it comes to the boys, the Orange Ribbon Boy seems to be a lot like the Red Ribbon Girl. Beautiful golden brown coat, just about solid pattern from paws to nose to tail. This guy's most defining feature, however, might be his incredibly expressive eyebrows just above those sweet eyes. And that means that the 6th pick to Brad and Patty Goldfarb is the Yellow Ribbon Boy. You'd be forgiven for thinking the Yellow Ribbon Boy might just be a golden retriever. A lot of his mom's looks for this youngster, so expect this little guy to grow up to be as happy and sweet as Harper Mae. It'll be interesting to see how Yellow's coat progresses as he continues to mature, as he has that lighter coat, but almost a marbling of white markings all over. Maybe not the pup that Goldfarbs predicted they would be able to land, but I think that goes to show just how much of a steal they think they're getting here at number 6. Live looking on Brad now as he hears the news, and just look at that celebration. He looks like he's 6 years younger. Unbelievable. Congratulations to them and to all of the new puppy parents. And that is going to do it here for the 2020 Golden Doodle Puppy Draft. For all of us here at Puppy Draft HQ, I'm Drew Goldfarb reminding you to help control the pet population, have your pet spayed or neutered. Stay safe and healthy out there.